I'm LiNX.
I'm Tone.
And this is the first episode of the Fanatical Seagulls. We take a deep dive right into Brighton, speaking about players, speaking about the match reaction. And first of all, we've got to mention 2-1 to the Albion versus Manchester United in the very first home game of the season. And we do it once again.
And we are top of the league.
Once again, we stay where we're meant to be, and that's top of the league. Do we deserve it?
Overall, yes. 90 minutes, a little bit dodgy, but no, superb start.
The first start of the game at Everton, we've got to be honest, was shaky. The first 20 minutes. In this game today, I saw completely different. We came out and we already seemed to know what we were doing. We seemed comfortable under the Fabian football, and that's what I really liked starting into this game. What about you, Tone?
First two games, what do you expect from the first two games? A little bit of negativity, but I haven't seen it. Obviously, so the Everton game, first 20 minutes, Everton, as you quite rightly said, was a bit shaky. Couple of moments there today. We were a little bit sort of naive, but we grew into the game like we did at Everton, and thoroughly deserved, I think, the 2-1 win.
It's been an incredible game, an incredible atmosphere, and as much as it's been rainy and miserable in weather-wise, it's been so hyped and full of sunshine on the pitch, to be honest with you. How good was it to see our new Leeds player playing? I saw him going around a couple of players at some point. Jorginho Ruta, what a player.
I think that's one for the future. But I must just stress Billy Gilmour.
Yeah.
We hear about rumours of him leaving for Napoli, but I think the way he performed there today, fantastic. It's the sort of player we want to keep hold of.
And how true do we think that is? I mean, surely a player that is possibly going to leave the club wouldn't be playing normally, because what if he gets an injury and he can't sell him? So maybe...
I think that's an indication that the club want him to stay.
Yeah. I mean, Fabian said in his press conference that he wanted Billy Gilmour to stay. He has a place for him. It's quite obvious that he does. He played him again today, played him at Everton. How good and how important is Billy Gilmour for us?
He's one of many important players.
Yeah.
From new players coming in. Obviously, with all these new players that are coming in, we've got plenty of new players. £171 million worth spent. Fantastic amount that the club spent this year, but to keep some of the old rear guard, and Billy's one of the old hats, him to get playing indicates to me that the club want him to stay. Yeah. It's down to Billy really now whether he wants to move on, but the reception he got from the fans was fantastic.
Definitely. Let's go on to talking about Danny Welbeck. Doesn't seem to burn out, does he? I mean, look at him here. 2 games, 2 goals and 1 assist. In 2 games.
And off the bar. The header was off the bar as well.
And the header off the bar. How important is the likes of Danny Welbeck, and how underrated do you think he is for other clubs as well?
I thought he's matured well, because sometimes when they get to a certain age, it's just I just turn up and play the game. But he's been an important part of our club, hasn't he?
So important.
So has Joel Veltman.
Yes. Wow.
Joel Veltman. 2020, I think we got him. He has been one of those players that goes under the radar. He's just 7 out of 10 player every week.
I mean, today and against Everton, he was again another sensational player who you say has been a bit under the radar, doesn't get enough praise in my opinion. I mean, today he was outstanding in keeping, especially Garnacho when he came on, he was looking a bit dangerous, but he kept him at bay a lot. So props to Joel Veltman, again another great performance. How positive do you feel that the Fabian football has been? And do you feel like the players are taking an understanding now of his football quite quickly?
I think they've taken to Fabian's football straight away.
Yeah.
It hasn't taken them very long at all. I mean, they gel very, very well. Yes, we're going to make mistakes. We're still learning the Fabian way.
Yeah.
The thing what was going to obviously influence how we progress this season is with the new players coming in. Yeah. How do they adapt? How do the old players adapt to the new style from the Zerbi era, the Potter era? We are still playing a bit of Zerbi, we're still playing a bit of Potter football in that Fabian sort of football. With a new head on it, different ideas. We're pushing much more further up to the halfway line as a defensive unit, and we can be caught slightly on those counter-backs. But 2 games, 2 wins, top of the league. I mean, it's just heaven at the moment. I think the proof will be in the pudding is if we actually lose a game. How do we recover from that? You know, or we go through a few games that are not winning and we're struggling a little bit. You know, I don't think the fans will get on their backs. It's just how they adapt to try and get back to that winning mentality.
What's the plan B, and if they have one, and how good is it?
Looking at what I've seen today, is a plan A, and I think there could obviously be a plan B there.
Yes. Do you know what I think helps as well? Having a B team that seems to be just as good as your A team. You know, if it's not working player-wise or players isn't having a great performance, we can bring on someone just as good. Julio and Ciso, you know, Ruta on the bench, Adingra on the bench. So many stars on that bench to come on the pitch now, isn't it?
And we've got possibly 2 more players before the transfer window.
Yeah.
So where do they fit into the scheme of things? Obviously, it's the Brighton as a club want these players, and they're obviously keen to come along and sign for us. So again, we've got to adapt to those. What happens to the likes of Solly March coming back from injury? Where does that push him down on that?
Right.
You know, they've now got to struggle to get back into the side just to get their name on the first 11, or even in the squad of 18.
Yeah. I mean, another question I have for you: if you were a player in that dressing room today, you got your first away win and first home win, and you're gone into that change room today, what would your feelings be after that?
I'll be on high. I think it's been refreshing.
Yeah.
The football's refreshing.
Yeah.
And that's what fans want to see as well. As Fabian said in his press conference, he wants to entertain. He wants to be in tune with the fans.
Football is entertaining, isn't it?
It wants to be in tune with the fans.
I reckon you would feel almost a sense of relief that, wow, this new manager that's come in with brand new tactics, it is a bit similar to Zerbi at times, but, you know, he's brought in this new style of play and it's worked. It's worked. Isn't that a sense of relief probably for some players as well?
I mean, we've got Arsenal next week.
Yeah.
So again, another sort of very top side who's got some excellent players.
Yes.
So we're you know, that will be our second away game of the season.
Yeah.
That will be a proof how far we've come. Can we take that forward and play Arsenal? Even get a draw at Arsenal. That wouldn't be a bad result, a draw at Arsenal.
Is there anything that you think Brighton could work on? Because obviously there's always things to work
on. Work in progress. No negativity at the moment. It's a work in progress. We're going to make mistakes.
Right.
All teams make mistakes early doors. But once you get into that routine, that rhythm, and it's almost like a well-oiled machine. We haven't quite got to the well-oiled machine, and we're still chopped. What are we going to be like when we're full volume?
Yeah, I know.
That would be fantastic.
Maybe I would say again, only a little negative, just neaten up a little bit. You know, that's all I would say. Again, they're still understanding the football. You know, there's a lot of through balls and a lot of long balls from the opposition because they know that we're pressing very high up. So if they do big through balls, then they have the opportunity for these strikers and attacking players with pace to outrun the defenders. Because normally defenders aren't the quickest players, and normally the wingers and strikers are the quickest. So normally, I think teams that, like Everton did, they tried to make these through balls so they could outpace us, but they don't seem to, and we seem to catch them offside a lot as well. It's all looking positive, isn't it?
Mate. I'm looking forward to obviously the Carabao Cup, which gives us a little bit of extra fringe players to give a go. But I'm looking forward to next Saturday, and let's carry on the good work.
In crazy start to the season, but anyway, it's been the Fanatics of the Seagulls here with In The Zone and your boy LiNX, and we are out. Bye.
And I told my girl I'ma be up till the morning, feeling like I'm 2-3, cause you know I'm zoning. Shawty got